water levels are dropping. We've got about 3 feet of visibility, and Dave was just up above me looking for rises. And he just saw these 2 smashing rises. So what that tells me is they're probably stonefly takes. We have seen a few golden stones out and a lot of sallies and whatnot. So what I decided to do was to put on basically a slightly larger sized, size 6, I guess this is, a stimulator. And because I know that the stones are out. But the thing is I'm not just going to go with that, because I kind of want to work my way up to these fish, knowing that in this particular run there are other fish to be caught. So below this stimulator, about 2 feet or so, I've got a little caddis pupa nymph. And that's how I'm going to work the water, because these fish have risen, but they're not rising consistently. Like, we're not talking every, sort of 10 to 30 seconds. He's seen them, a couple times, and that's about it. So I want to make sure that before I hit that exact zone that he's shown me they were rising in, that I get my nymph through the water and see what else I can pick up. So because there's caddisflies and mayflies on the water, and even though I call this a caddis pupa nymph, reality is it could be seen as a mayfly nymph. So I'm just going to give it a go and know that there's a good chance that the fish is going to take it based on what it is. So I'm using a 9'5" weight. That's what I prefer to use out here. And I'm actually using about 11.5 foot leader, tapered to 3X to my dry fly, to my stimulator, and then 2 feet of 4X down to the nymph. And that's what works for me. I'm comfortable casting that, and there's no reason to be going a whole lot longer on the leader or a whole lot lighter in these circumstances with only 3 feet of biz. So I'm just going to work my way up, because even though Dave's told me exactly where those smashing rises were in the head of the seam up here, I'm going to just start to work my way up and we'll see what happens.